It is 60 times 50 is how much? 18,000, yeah. Let's give him a clap. Yeah. I see you're smart like me. Mathematics are not done by people who are not smart, like any other courses. Unfortunately, I left mathematics and economics after many years, and I went to do PhD in sociology. Can you imagine the combination? Can you imagine the combination? Some of you are lost. Where does mathematics and economics come in sociology? Very soon I'm going to tell you why I went to sociology after doing all those other things. The funny point I want you to remember, it is not part of my NDA to do matatu business. I don't know how to. I like my space was financial services, where gentlemen and gentle-ladies come in suits, dressed, they talk brightly. Even when you tell them no, they tell you that you suck. Are you together? But that was a different space. I didn't know how to survive. Now, I'll tell you why I went to society. There's an aspect of what is called that. Do they trust you? Do they trust you? Your own character. When I stand here, when you sit down there, do the next neighbor, do your connections, do your comrades, do your parents, do your professors connected with you? How much trust do they have with you? That is what is social. If they trust you, that is social. The relationships that we have basically help us to find jobs, help you to connect to mentors. That's why I met the Minister of Finance. I was speaking to them. It opens business opportunity for you to do the hustling, and it supports you emotionally when it is at the right time. Particularly, I remember a friend of ours failed an exam, and his friends who went to comfort the fellow students. The others who had no emotional attachment wanasema hata yeye ameanguka na vile alikuwa anatulingia. But any of us can fail exams, but you not worry. Even if you are repeating that paper, it's not a big deal. But those who are not connected with you, watakuona alafu you know what to do behind. Now, for you to build good relationships that have got value, then you must be valuable. Tell your neighbor, be valuable.
Be valuable.
Tell your friend, be valuable.
Be valuable.
And for you to be valuable, you are never to be by being valuable. We say financial capital can buy you things, but it's only social capital that opens opportunities and opens doors. Now, for you to remember what I'm going to say is that in social capital, I've come up with 3 fundamentals or framework which I've found practical even for myself for the last many years. One of them is I'm going to use the acronym C. Now, from where I come from, there's no difference between S-E-E and S. You're laughing at me, eh? So some of you might have written S-E-A. How do you pronounce that? All right. But I mean S-E-E. What is that? How do you pronounce it? Those of you come from my area, they know already have pronounced like me. So I want to talk about C. My ability to see. I'll talk about S, and I'm about to finish in the next 5 minutes. S stands for serve others. Or even to prepare for that. My daughter who finished told me they used to have what they are called rats. I felt very nice. Do that. So the first one is C. Serving builds trust. and the trust builds relationships. You attract value that is extremely very important, and I try to. You attract value by being what? Valuable. Please don't take relationships you have for granted. The other is E, empower others. Opportunities, share resources, teach a friend something, celebrate people's week. Empowering people, when you empower your colleagues, when you empower your comrades, it makes you memorable. It's only the people who help others, who make them feel great. We normally say, people may forget what you do, or what you see, but no one will forget them feel. Make people feel important, and you become memorable. The final one, so that I conclude, is elevate relationships. Move beyond fellowship and friendship. Build accountability. Be a smart colleagues. Invite friends for your events. Don't just connect, but also collaborate with others. Become a brand, become somebody who can be relied on. Let your reputation capital and relationships. Not just connect, but do what? Collaborate. What have I said? For you to be social capital, to be valuable to you, you can use the word see. Some others empower relationships. And I say this, what have I told you all this time? Must be planned for. You don't have to wait for your graduation day, but you can begin today. And may you enjoy your stay in the university. And outside the classroom, the 20 minutes I was given, we can always have a chat on the field of finance and investment for the last 35 years. Thank you.
Hey, Makofi. Thank you. And we'll have a Q&A towards the end of the session so that we avoid wasting time. That was how the program was planned. So, for Dr. Luke Kinoti, we so that you ask your question. You are going to get two sodas, that is, and I hope Credo you do that as per the agreement. I'd like to welcome the group. If you are in, you have a maximum of 5 minutes to 10 to explain for us. To Google this moment we are was checking you. So please, thank you. They are coming. That is Sharon. You want to know more about Google? We just say you can find an exam online. Thank you. Welcome.
Thank you so much. Ila wanisikia vizuri, nitumie mbili. Moja sipo sawa. Hello, hi. Gemini. Called Gemini. Sawa.
To 10.
Oh Jesus. Okay, so help me God. Now, I'm going to talk about it so quickly. You guys some goodies, and I will start with this. Who can tell me what Gemini is? Just lift up your hand. Mercy, are you ready? Yes, sir.
Kibe.
Hi, Kibe.
Gemini is a language LLM model that is an open AI that
helps in research. Umesoma sana, I love it. Yes, Mercy, you can get him some airtime, please. Anyone else? In simple terms, Gemini is we're living in the AI era. Pia AI sinajua ni nini? Artificial
intelligence.
Yes, sir. Kuna jibu? Okay, umegoogle.
The Google was developed by Google minded.
It's called the Gemini, not the Google.
Gemini, I mean, yeah.
It's there. Unasoma
Nafikiria nikiangalia chini.
Sorry.
It's more model developed by Google minded.
Google minded mind.
Google mind.
Google mind.
Yeah.
So akili ya Google imetengeneza?
Yeah, is that developed? Artificial intelligence.
Artificial intelligence.
Yeah, it's developed by Google mind.
Google, but let's give it to this guy. So Mercy, please come and send some airtime to this guy over here. The steps that you should take so that Gemini works efficiently. Mnaniona, unajua kama niko mfupi sana. Mnaniona? Sawa. So there are some few things that we are going to learn today. Just guys will have a projector, but you know, we have the power in our hands. So number one, I want to show you how generative AI chatbots work. Ujatumia? Who has used it? Yes, I can see on the Gemini Live already. Have you used it before? Let me see your history. Political Friday capsule suggestion. Wow. Wisdom in political discourse. Temperature. Chrome as fine wine. Okay? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Umetumia else? Someone else. Yes, madam. Let me see your history.
Pole.
Ya. Watametumia. Let me see. Gemini, what it is. Nisome. Hapana, utachoma hiyo zaidi. Time. I cannot see your history. I can't see your history. Or recent. This is for Gen Z. Criminal investigator contemplate 3 times, 5 times, 10 times. Let me see your sir. You know what it is?
Questions about time.
Not with it's no, you're not
Brian.
So
Brian.
Mercy, let's get some airtime for this beautiful lady over here at the back. What you maranga? Trust.
After this,
how many times?
But how do you moderate people?
Mara mingi ngapi?
itakuwa sindi toka kwa program. So we'll have the mic to
11 times. Confirm, then give him some airtime.
Hawa wengine na nenda
So,
Hawa wengine
amtatumia
au
time.
walianza sisi tutakuja saa 10.
Oh, let me see. So, wow. Wow. Okay. And you not use it. So, Play Store. Search for Gemini. Download it. Kama huna. 1, 2, 3, go. So mwenye hana ukianza kudownload tu hivi, raise up your hand. Mercy is looking at you, atakupatia airtime. Perfect. Even you umeanza kudownload. So yeah, so Gemini is Google's AI and it is one of the best AIs. Let me tell you why. Sawa, check it. I come back here now. Sawa. Every time you search or you prompt Gemini or anything, are we together? The results are in real time. What do I mean? Gemini has backup from Google, okay? You ask Gemini something now, like for example, who is the Minister of Finance? Sawa, at this very moment. And today probably, let's say, kulikuwa na elections of finance, okay? And then the minister are changing you in the next minute, okay? Gemini will know that within the minutes elections were done, and that will give you the current Minister for Finance, because now it is backed up by Google. Sawa. And you know Google inakuanga every second. Are we together? So that is why Gemini AI, one of the best AIs. So anyway, that is that. The second thing I want to talk about is now how to prompt it for you to have the best of the best results. Haya, tuende pamoja. Now that we all have Gemini, what you do, how does it work? Number one, you start with a prompt. By now we all know what a prompt is. Energy prompt nini? All of us know what a prompt is. Unajua? Perfect. So you start with a prompt. Then what happens? Ina understand, alafu ina predict. Are we together to that point? Then after that, ina generate a response. Are we together? So there's the prompting, then there's the understanding, and then now there's the
specific politics.
If we go to Gemini right now and just type Maria opened there, what do you think is the most answer? Just write Maria opened there. Just write Maria opened there. What do you think? Una bundles? Maria opened there. Umepata nini ya kwanza? The door. So anyone else with a different answer? Higher. So this is how it works. Chances are very high itasema Maria opened the door or Maria opened the window. Si ni kweli? Because that is the obvious thing that Maria can open, right? So iko na mara tatu, kuna very likely, then kuna likely, alafu kuna less likely but possible. For example, Maria ange-open pia the letter, the books or the box. So that is what we call likely. But very likely with the door na window. I don't know if you guys are with me. So there's a part of very likely in the door na window, which is very obvious. And then there's the part for likely, which is the letter, the box or the book. Then there's the likely but possible, laptop, jar or present. Maria anaweza kuwa alifungua jar, laptop ama present. So that is how the AI works. Ingekupatia ile answer ya kwanza kabisa, right? The door and the window, because that is the most likely thing to. Now that we have all downloaded that, I want to also now help you so that now you know how to go about it. There's something that we call task, context, and reference, okay? A lot of us don't know how to use AI. I'm sorry, but it's the truth. And ask AI something like, teach me how to do this. Let's say, for example, teach me how to do a certain topic and leave it at that. Sawa. But that's not how AI works. What do I mean? Now, a task, sawa, we patia difference. For example, Gemini. Explain general equilibrium theory in sawa. Gemini, explain general equilibrium theory in simple terms, like I am explaining it to a friend and give me a real world example. Kawaida, ungeuliza wambia Gemini explain to me general equilibrium, sindio? Theory, ungeachia hapo, right? Natakuta ulize explain to me general equilibrium theory in simple terms, like I'm explaining it to a friend and give me a real world example. The two of you will get two different answers, true or false. Do you know why? Because huyu wa kwanza amepatia task. So the general equilibrium theory in simple terms. Sawa. The context is like I'm explaining it to a friend. A real world example. So every time when you're going to prompt AI, make sure you consider whatever topics you guys learn at school, make sure that umeweka task, sawa, umeweka context, umeweka reference, so that you get the best of the best. Generate. Bona tumalize tuko sawa? I'm seeing you guys on your phones, so you're doing it. I love it. Sawa. So make sure you guys know how to prompts so that you get the best results. Sawa. And when Gemini also does a lot, I'm so sorry I have limited time, but and also we have an amazing team around. There's something called Gemini Live. I don't know how, if I have 5 minutes to play the game. Can I have 5 minutes more?
You are over. You are over, please.
Okay, sawa.
Thank you.
Okay, so what you're going to do, just walk right into our tent. There's so much Gemini can do. There's Gemini Live, and for you students, you can just add your files. For example, kama umepatiwa topic na mwalimu na ni kubwa sana, una add alafu unaenda na kusummarize sawa. And because it's a business week as well, if you want anything to do with business that Gemini can help you, just take down on the Gemini prompts. It can help you have the best of the best captions for your business. And also for guys who make apps, there's a place called Canva. Canva's application. Sawa. I'll be around in case you have any questions at our tent, just to help you guys with that. Is that okay? Do you have any questions for me? Any questions for me?
Okay, whoever has a questions, there's a tent outside there. Kindly don't go home unanswered. Sawa. Tumpige makofi jamani. Unajua tunataka makofi ya kile. We are in the era of AI. Tuanze. Okay, we are now going for us. Kidogo ndio we welcome the second speaker.
Yes. Thank you, Madam Sharon, for that amazing wisdom you have injected into our efforts. That is so great.